Hey everybody, AcedTyler here. Welcome back to Let's Play Rayman 2: The Great Escape. In this episode, we're going to head back to the Marshes of Awakening, and the reason for that is because in the last episode, we met up with Clark, and he has fallen ill, and so he needs to get the Elixir of Life that's going to be located in the Cave of Bad Dreams. And, of course, if you probably recall as well, we went over there, and apparently we didn't know the name of the place, and so that was the reason why that asshole wouldn't let us in. But now we do know the name, and so now we can go ahead and gain access to the place and hopefully get the elixir itself. And yeah, Cave of Bad Dreams. Well, we'll see once we get to there. But it's actually, I mean, despite the fact that this game is kind of one of the more underrated ones, this is actually the one level that everybody remembers. So we'll see him there, and then there he is. So let's go ahead and let him know that hey, we know the name. Can you listen, please?
I can read your mind. You know the name of this place. You are now ready to enter the Cave of Bad Dreams. But before you come in, I must tell you something. I've hidden a precious treasure inside. You can keep it for yourself if you beat me to it. I'll give you a head start. Don't waste any time. If I catch you, I'll show you no mercy.
Oh, Jesus, this is creepy. Are we getting hypnotized? Oh, no! Alright, here we are, folks. This is the Cave of Bad Dreams. So, yeah, like I said, this is actually the one level that everybody fucking remembers. Like, despite the fact that this game is kind of like, well, kind of one of the more underrated ones. But yeah, for this level, it's very linear. Well, I mean, I guess you could say like a lot of the or pretty much all the levels in this game are kind of linear, except for a few. Well, they might have some branching pathways, but this level is it's very much railroaded, I would say, because you just go along the path, and I fucked up right there. I didn't mean to do that. And fair warning, folks, is that there's going to be a lot of small platforming because you want to get past those foggy thorns that are right down there, and then and of course you want to go and hop across those skull platforms, and they're pretty small as well, and it's kind of nerve-wracking to try to get across. See, like that over there. I could have sworn to press the A button once I was trying to get off, and then somehow I fell off. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of platforming. The only kind of hazards are is that there's those hands that will come out at you and they try to attack you as well. And I think there's also some of those shadowy caterpillars that we saw before, and I think that's about it. I don't think there's any of those zombie chickens, though, surprisingly enough, because we haven't really, well, we've encountered the zombie chickens before, but I don't think they're in this game, though. I mean, did I say this game, this level? God, they are in the game, you dipshit. Yeah, this level, I mean, it's kind of strange, though. Also, let me know that in this level, like, there are lumps here, but there are also no pirate cages, because I do believe that, you know, considering how we entered, I don't know if this place is even real, or if it's actually just some sort of a creative dimension that, the monster, well, Jano, yeah, Jano is actually his name, for the monster with the top hat. I'm not sure, I mean, it seems to be implied that this place is actually kind of like some kind of dimension or some imaginary dimension that the monster created. Like, considering that we were kind of hypnotized, and that, well, Rayman was hypnotized, and then he was kind of sucked in. So I mean, I don't know if this place is real or if it's actually just some imaginary dimension or something like that. But yeah, like I said, there's actually still LOMs, but there's no there's no pirate cages. So yeah, you're on the pirate cages because there's none of them. I guess that means like there's LOMs there, and you can still be able to keep them even after you leave this place. And yeah, this is actually where the game just really decides to run on Nightmare on Elm Street logic. If that was the case, though. All right, so here we are. Here we have the mini Janos. They attack exactly like the pirates, though, because like, you can still just parry yourself or just go in combat and then just shoot at them, and that's it really. There's just like not much going for it. Once you kill them all, though, then they'll drop this yellow sphere, and then you just throw on top of there, and then down we go. But yeah, yeah, it's basically like all there is. Like, for the entire section, well, I would say like pretty much for the entirety of this level is that like you just go through a path, and then the only puzzle there is just picking up those spheres and then throwing on top of those on those triangles there, or those pyramids, which is actually very much the same as we did in the Sanctuary Water and Ice. And this one there will be 2 branching pathways, but they have those orbs for each of those. This can be a bit tricky though because like you just have to go through each section just with the platforming, and then there's just a matter of carrying the carrying the spheres just by throwing them across those platforms, which we'll see here later on. Also, you want to watch out for those walls here. Like, it's actually another one of those instances where you can actually just climb those walls. I didn't bother with this one though because I kind of wanted to play it safe and just use a helicopter to just parachute all the way over there. Because those walls will just go and they'll move back, and so they create a huge gap, and then they'll just close in a little bit. So that's what you want to be careful for. And if you happen to be climbing those walls, you want to be quick about it and just climb on them. But what I did though is I just used a helicopter to go all the way to the platform, so I just kind of want to play it safe. I actually do dig this track though. Like it kind of sounds haunting for one thing, but like you're in some kind of a weird utopia or something because you know it's like because it seems spooky as well, and you know, like it's kind of mysterious in a way. So it's like it kind of fits like that though. And it sounds a bit spooky as well, so yeah, I do dig this track here. Alright, so now we have the, this yellow sphere, and so once you pick those up, then all you gotta do is just, toss them over to each of those platforms. This one is, this one is actually, isn't really that hard, though, because they're actually very easy for you to aim and, see which, platform you can just, throw those, spheres. And if you actually do happen to lose them, like if you actually accidentally drop them or just or they fall into the thorns, they'll just respawn right back next to you. Like it won't go all the way back to where it was before. Thankfully, it'll be right next to where you're standing. So that one I'm actually very thankful for. So that way there, I want to just pointlessly go all the way back around and just have to pick it up. And not only that though, but this green level also responds like after you exit that area, it'll just respawn right there, so you can just pick it up, and then I'll just so you can still make your checkpoint. So yeah, this is actually one of those levels that isn't really frustrating at all. Like it's one of the more forgiving levels where like even if you fuck up, it doesn't really punish you that badly. So this one I'm actually real thankful for. So I guess I actually kind of like this level in a way. Although I guess not everybody likes it though, because well, it is that one. Well, actually, one particular section we'll be getting to in a bit, which I'm not gonna say just yet though, because well, it's kind of gonna be a surprise. But yeah, this is actually the one part where which is how everybody remembers the Cave of Bad Dreams, and how that particular section is what's never gonna be forgotten. Hey, yeah, make sure you look around for any of those LOMs that you might see, because you don't want to miss those either. Even though you could always come back, because like you can always come back to the Cave of Bad Dreams even after you beat this level, just by well, actually, come to think of it, after you beat this one, then it'll be placed right in the Hall of Doors, like right next to the Marshes of Awakening, because this level itself is actually, well, you could say a level within a level. So like it's within Marshes of Awakening, but then after that, then it'll just be it'll just be placed in the Hall of Doors, so that way there you can actually immediately go to this level without having to go to the Marshes of Awakening. Now this one can be a bit tricky though because of these rotating platforms, because you want to make sure you want to aim this sphere right. And then just throw it to where it's like the perfect kind of spot or the position for the sphere itself. So that's what you want to watch out for, is mainly the rotating platform. So you just want to aim it right. But like I said though, it won't respawn all the way to where it'll go back right next to you. So that part, yeah, like I said, I'm actually very thankful for. Then all you gotta do is just repeat this process just by kind of going back there. And after all that's said and done, then we'll just go and place it right back onto the of that pyramid that we need to throw it on, and then we'll get to our I guess, our next section, and we'll see. We'll just see what's in store for us. All right, then toss it over there. There we go. Can I just say though, I never got to bring this up at all, but you know, I really do love how this game looks. And when I say that, I also mean by N64 standards, because I mean I know, like, you know, even on the other versions they'll still say like that, but you know, on the N64 it looks very much detailed like that, and you know, it's definitely one of the best looking N64 games, or maybe on other versions, but you know, but on the N64 it really does look fantastic. And because normally those N64 games wouldn't be like that, and you know, I'm not quite sure if this is one of those games in which you need the expansion pack for it, because Majora's Mask had a similar art style like this, and that needed the expansion pack. But either way, it looks good. Anyway, so this section, oh god, I hear Chami says this is kind of ominous. Well, actually, this is actually the one section everybody remembers. So let's go slide down here. Uh-oh.
Your trip ends here!
Oh, God. Alright, well, I guess we better get going. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, God! Oh, jeez, that was scary. Okay, so, yeah, this is it, folks. This is the one section in which every 7-year-old shat their pants, immediately turned off the game, and then never touched it ever again. This one right here, the slide section in Cave of Bad Dreams. For this one, Jaina will chase after you, and the screen will have him, like, you'll see his teeth on the screen with drool coming from his teeth, as he is trying to eat your ass. So yeah, that's what you be careful about. So you want to slide down and also try to get the lumps as well, because there will be lumps right there. Just make sure you don't want to get eaten. Well, of course, you'll just respawn back there anyway. And, you know, the accompanying with the music doesn't help. So yeah, we gotta slide down, just run for your life, slide down, and I gotta miss that lump there, and then there we go, we made it. But yeah, if you actually try to get, like, slowed down there, or actually just go far back, then the Jaina will just chomp at you, he'll eat you alive, and then that's how you take damage, or rather you just die. So yeah, that's actually the one section everybody remembers, because of that particular thing with Jaina, or his teeth appearing at the screen, and then trying to eat you. And yeah, that's what really scared the shit out of 7-year-olds. I would have been scared too if I was playing this as a kid. I mean, you know, I still kind of got scared a little bit when I was playing this as a teenager, because I was already in my teenage years when I first played this game. So I mean, it scared me a little bit, but not as much as it would have. Well, you know, especially how I reacted to the fucking piano in Mario 64. But yeah, that would have scared the shit out of me if I played this as a kid and not ever want to touch it again. That is what it's remembered for, with the, you know, with the teeth complete with the drool coming out from the, or the saliva coming out from the teeth, and then the fact that he's trying to eat you, and then he just chomps into you if you get close to it. Yeah, that's how everybody remembers it. That's like nightmare fuel. Actually, you know, considering this is called the Cave of Bad Dreams, it's literal nightmare fuel. That's what it is. Yeah, literally. But now we're done with this, and so now we have to fight him as well. Well, actually, even though he's actually the boss of this level, we don't necessarily fight him per se. We're more so, like, I guess, racing him. But what he's gonna do is that he's gonna shoot or spit out these fireballs at you, and you want to avoid those. And then he'll make those skull platforms appear, and then they'll come right at you. All you gotta do is just shoot at them with your fist orbs, and then that's when they'll stop. And then that way there you can actually just hop across them and use them as platforms. And then that's all you gotta do. Just get a little close to him, and then he'll hop to another platform. And then you just kind of repeat this process. So that's basically all it is. I mean, it's not really, well, I wouldn't say too tough, but I actually did kind of fuck up a few times. But yeah, just watch out the fireballs. And also, one thing you want to make sure about is that whenever you want to make sure that you hit the skull or the skull platform before it collides with the platform itself. Because once it does, then the impact from it will cause it to fall. And then the same thing will happen to the other skull platforms. Yeah, like that right there. And so that's whatever. I just fell to my death. Because yeah, once they collide with each other, then they'll just fall down, and then you won't be able to reach it. And then more than likely, it'll just fall to your death. And now we have all the lumps here, because the rest of those will just have those smiling lumps that are worth 5 lumps. But we got them all, so that's good at least. And that looks like the end goal over this way. Yeah, once you're on this gold platform, yeah, that's where you want to hurry and shoot it before it hits the other platform, and then so that over there you just avoid falling to your death. All right, and now this last section here, and then all he's gonna do left is just make more of those skulls appear. So let's go and repeat this process. This one I also screwed up the last second because like I go into this last skull platform and he's still jumping up and down for some reason. I thought maybe he was done at first, so I went in and just a helicopter there. But then it turns out he actually wasn't done yet. He was going to make another one appear. And so yeah, that's where you'd have to wait for a bit first because he'll just hesitate there. And then now that's done, then he's brought back to the ground. And so now we finally made it. And so there's our end goal. So yep, Jano's done. Ooh, oh, look at all these gold coins. Yes! Unbelievable! It's gold! Yeah, it's probably gonna be my only kind of joke. Terrible. Well, not really so much of a joke, but only a reference there. But I've been doing that too much, so probably not gonna bother. Anyway, ooh, oh, shiny gold coin, pretty.
You've defeated me. My treasure is yours. Take whatever you want.
Oh, I mean, you know, the treasure? What can I do with the treasure? Oh, let's see, I want the treasure, no treasure for me? It looks pretty, I can do anything with treasure. So yeah, I want the treasure. Alright, give it to me. Oh, and now Rayman's become a complete and total fat ass. Yep, that's right, the end. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's the end of the game. What better way to end off than with fat ass Rayman? Well, guys, I mean, that's the end of the Let's Play. So, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been kind of a fun ride, I would say. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and appreciate all your time watching this. And I will see you guys in the next Let's Play. So, stay tuned till then. Oh, psych. Never mind, folks. That was gonna end off that early. Alrighty then, no treasure for me. Yeah, that's actually just the raft shine. Yeah, you thought I was gonna end this Let's Play all that early, didn't you? Alright, so yeah, we're not gonna take the treasure though. We're just gonna like just text it out of there and oh god, how much drugs did I take? Oh!
You made the right decision. You deserve this. Here. This is the elixir of life. Guard it preciously.
Thanks. Alright, and so then now we have the elixir of life, and so we can head back over to the Menu Hills to give it over to Clark. And so that there we can just go and make this progress. Yeah, it's one of those things in which you just stop in the middle of the this one level and then just go back to get something, and then you just and you go back to the same level. So it may be kind of weird like that, but yeah, well. But now that's out of the way, let's go ahead and exit this place. And so yeah, now that's done. Yeah, Cave of Bad Dreams will now just be part of the we'll just be a part of the hollow door, so that way we can just enter instantaneously. And let's go and save our progress. And there we go. Alright, so with that, now we have the elixir, and so we'll just give it back over to Clark, so that way there he can recover from his sickness, and then that's where we'll be doing that in the next episode of Let's Play Rayman 2. So, until next time, folks, see you guys later.